Adam, you're from Mobile, Alabama. It's starting to get hot and even humid here in Winnipeg. It never does. You must feel like you're at home.
I sure do. It definitely feels like that when I talk to the family back home, and they're telling me what they're going through. And I said, finally, we're getting some sunshine up here with some humidity and heat. So I don't mind sweating. I'm used to it.
Do you feel like you play better when the weather gets like this?
I definitely do. I always say that even with good teams and good players, the warmer it gets, the hotter you get. Just by warming up and getting loose, it don't take as long as being stiff muscles you have. They kind of walk out there and you started sweating right away, so you're ready to rock and roll.
When you came in here, you had not played indie ball before. Tell us the difference between organized ball and independent ball.
Yeah, there's definitely a difference in organized ball just from a hitting standpoint. The guys are establishing fastballs, so they're 93, 97 in that area. And then when I got here, it was a lot of in hitters counts. You may get a changeup, you may get a curveball. You never know. You may have a bat where you get 7 changeups in a row. It's all about trying to get you out much more than them trying to establish themselves to make them move up through the big league system.
Is it that way throughout independent ball? Do you find that with just the regular players, the way they hit, the way they approach it? Or how do you approach it yourself? Do you have a plan when you go to the plate?
Yeah, now that I'm starting to get more used to everything, I'm adjusting to the pitches, and in certain situations I'm not just sitting dead red fastball. Like if I get a 2-0 count, it's sometimes you'll flip a changeup up there expecting you to jump at it and get yourself out. So now you've almost got to try to trick yourself to go ahead and wait on it, really see it out of the hand before you adjust. And you have to have a game plan, otherwise you're not going to be successful in this game.
Took you a while to hit a home run, but when you did, it was majestic. What happens to a guy who's not really a home run hitter and was it just a fat one?
That's what it was. It was. Home runs are accidents, and I always tell people that even when I do lessons in the off season with kids, I try to tell them that when you hit one, it's an accident. So don't go out there trying to hit more and more of them when they come. Just you take care of them, you like it, you run the bases, and then you feel good about yourself the next day.
How big were your eyes when you saw that pitch?
Oh, they were huge. It was a changeup that he left up in the zone, and in that situation, it was 0-1 count, and I kind of just thought, don't get too aggressive with him, just see it. And then once I saw it, I just put a good swing on it, and I knew I got it pretty good.
It's nice to be able to leave the batter's box knowing that you can go into your trot now.
Oh, it really is, especially from a guy that's used to trying to use speed all the time. So whenever I see one like that, I actually get to take it down a notch and just trot around the bases instead of trying to go full speed.
I think of you and Brady Wilson as guys that are like Willie Mays Hayes. I don't know if you saw Major League, but if you hit it in the air, you got to go down and do push-ups. Is what you're trying to do up there just drive it into the ground and beat it out?
No, my thing is I'm trying to drive the ball, hit the ball fluid and flush. I think the perfect hit is a line drive that touches the outfield grass. I'm never going up there to try to hit a ground ball, to try to hit a pop-up. I'm trying to hit a line drive that either gets in the gap so I can run. I feel like people waste their time, if they have speed, on just trying to hit into the ground, because a lot of the times you're going to hit in so many ground balls that you end up just doing yourself a disservice, because like they always say, it's easier to get a ground ball or field a fly ball and as a ground ball at the same time.
Highland Piguero is Mr. Television. When you came up here, what were your expectations? What did you think you were going to see when you came to independent baseball?
When I came here, I knew that there were guys that have played all over, and there's veteran guys, there's young guys. I mean, it's a mixture of both of them. I wasn't too sure what to expect. I mean, I've talked to some guys that have played, and they said it's really good competition. It's double A-like in situations. Now, what that means by might not be double A pitching arms, but it's guys that know how to pitch. They just don't have the velocity to be in a double A system, but yet they may throw 87, 88, but they have 4 pitches that can get you out. So it's one thing you got to adjust to. And like I said back there earlier on, you can't just sit there and wait for that cookie fastball to try to take advantage of.
How do you like Winnipeg?
Oh, I love it. It's really the crowd here is awesome, man. The fans, they really come out and support us, and just the whole facilities, everybody here, the staff, it's great. I enjoy it.
Have a good season.
Thank you.